1,000 Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Pitch Is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nelly Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. I'm sorry, I wasn't finished with my intro. I was gonna say, as you guys can see, if y'all watching on the YouTube, I am wrapping my natural hair. I went for an Aaliyah look today with the swoop. Aaliyah, hey
Not
Aaliyah.
the swoop.
Yes, the swoop. And I am drinking red wine. What are you drinking?
Moscato per usual. Barefoot. It's very good.
All right. Just
nice
still
and smooth.
Not smooth. Just still getting used to this hair, but don't worry, y'all. Don't worry, guys. Y'all gonna see these them braids back up in a couple weeks. Y'all gonna see them golden locks, okay? Just gotta let my hair breathe. But anyways, my weekend. So how was my weekend? I didn't do much, but on Friday, me and my girlfriends went to this pink pier. It was like Valentine's Day thing for the holiday. So we ate in like little glass houses and everything was pink. It was a good time, but I tell you, New York, I swear, just for the views, they upcharge y'all like $50 more because the food wasn't all that and the drinks wasn't all that, right? But just because we on a pier by the water and we can see the city lights.
Y'all on the pier?
Yeah. Just because we can see the city lights, everything is more expensive. But they had a lot of photo booth areas, so we did take a lot of pictures and things like that. But other than that, it was pretty much a regular restaurant. And I'm like, what am I paying for? But it was a good time, nevertheless. I did see. Yeah. Go ahead.
I do remember the last time I went there and I ate the street meat. And it wasn't that good. You know, I've always wanted to eat street meat because of Seinfeld. And they make it look good. It wasn't that good.
I had
the gyros.
Yeah. Yeah, I never went to that one, but it's some that are really good, but I never went to that one before. That was by a touristy section, so maybe that's why. That was by like the touristy spot we went to. Anyways, we went to that other restaurant where the rapper was at. That food was really good, and the ambiance was good. The music, everything was great. I saw you this weekend. It only took me a night because it was only 5 episodes because it's part 1 of the last season, and it was like 45 minutes each. And I love it because I like Joe. But it's a twist in this season. You know how I'm not gonna tell you what the twist is, but I'm gonna tell you what it's not. You know how in the first three seasons he be killing people for love, because he loved whoever. Okay, that's what it's not that this season. I also last night I started and finished the Upshaws on Netflix. Also, that's Mike Epps show. It was funny. It was only like 8 episodes, 30 minutes each, so you can knock it out in a day. I saw Ant-Man today at the movie theater. And I had a good nap.
In the theater?
In the movie theater. But first of all, I have reasons as to why. I didn't get a good sleep last night. So I went to sleep at like 3 something. I was tossing and turning. So I was sleepy because of that. But also I realized I only like the comic book superhero movies if they fighting on Earth. I don't need them going into the quantum universe or whatever that is. I need you to fight
in the metaverse.
They was in the metaverse. They were somewhere. I need you to fight on Earth like you did in the first 2 Ant-Man movies, okay? I can see if it was like Black Panther, Wakanda, at least Wakanda's, that is their living area. But on where they went, people don't live there. Them monsters he was fighting. He was fighting monsters. So yeah, it's a no for me.
That's why. It was a hard no for you, but that's why you got to read the comics first, so you know what's coming.
No, I actually got introduced to all of the Marvel and all what Avengers with when I was with my ex. He's the one. I never seen a comic book movie before him, and that's how I started watching all of them. And I knew which ones I didn't like and did like. The only one so far I don't like is Thor. I don't care for Thor, and now this third Ant-Man I didn't like. So I'm sorry, but I like you, Barbara. You still cute and funny. What you did?
So Saturday we celebrated a late Valentine's, and we went to
Not
the
late.
Capitol Grill, which
Not
was our
the.
first time. So remember I
never
told
been
you,
there
I
either.
think on the Valentine's Day episode, I told you I had this $100 gift card for years. Like I did some work for this
I would have
guy.
lost it.
And no, I just kept it in my wallet because we always said we gonna go, we just never went. And so I remember when I got the $100 gift card, I told my work best friend at the time,
Not work best friend.
that at the time I told her about it, and she was like, "Yeah, that'll cover the appetizers." And I was like, "What?"
Not
She
just
wasn't
that.
lying, y'all. She wasn't lying.
Not just the appetizers for $100. What y'all had? What's them rich people called? The little stuff?
Caviar?
Yeah, was it caviar dipped in gold? Did Jesus
No.
make the caviar?
Oh my God, no. But the experience was really good because I don't know if they do this only for people who set reservations, but we was like in a private room with only one other couple. They were celebrating their anniversary, and it was like a private room. It was just us literally in a room. And then the manager, first of all, the waiter was excellent. His name was Rich.
Not you remember his name.
Yes, and he came there every 5 seconds to see if we was okay.
All right, he was working for that tip. The
And he got
$100
a good
covered the
one.
tip. The 100, you should have just handed him a gift card.
And then the manager came at the end of our meals to see how we were doing. Then they sent an email to ask us how was the experience. Like they be going above and beyond.
That's how people get caught up. One of my friends got caught up like that.
Oh
Because you know, when I'm not going into detail, but you know, every time you visit someplace, they either text your phone or send you an email, how was your place of such and such? And yeah, people be having access codes and they be sharing email. That don't okay. I digress. Did I tell you when we went to the Pink Pier? That we were in like little private glass houses too with pink stuff on it. It was cute. So we were like in a private thing too, but it was another table there with 4 other girls, but we out talked them. They left way.
Oh
before.
my God.
We shut it down. We were like the last person there.
Okay. And then we got back home and watched the All-Star events. And then Sunday, Braylon got invited to his classmate's birthday party that started at 11 a.m. on Sunday. First of all, who have parties on Sunday? Who have parties on Sunday? And then who have them that early? Like, you don't go to church, man? We go to church.
They don't.
So we had to skip out on church and go
not for a party.
Yeah. Because they be wanting to go to everything they invited to.
So let them kids be kids.
It was crazy. I was so tired when I got back home. I literally was folding clothes and fell asleep in the middle of folding clothes.
First of all, on Saturday when I was going to get my hair done, me and they were video chatting, and why she fell asleep on me doing a video call, y'all. It wasn't you. Me? Nate, this Saturday we was on WhatsApp and I was getting ready for my hair appointment. I looked at the video screen and you was asleep on the couch. And I was like, can you at least wait till I get in the Uber, please? Can you wait till I get in the Uber?
Hey, listen, sleep don't come easy around here.
It really don't. That's why you got to sleep in the movie theater like me. My upcoming weekend plans, I think I'm going to do laundry, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it.
I gotta watch.
I hate to get out to
Brooklyn
go outside. Okay.
I gotta do Brooklyn Center and some laundry, of course. But other than that, I think I'm free, which is good. We might have to teach this Sunday, though.
Y'all, I swear, it seems like y'all teach every Sunday.
No, because February is our month. But usually we have the whole month. But since we complained a little bit, we get like every other week on that month.
Not complaining about teaching the kids the Bible. Okay.
Go.
Let's get to our sports updates. So the Phoenix Suns CEO stepped down due to all the problems with, I think, the owner, because remember the owner said racist stuff and stuff. So the CEO just stepped down. Brittany Griner re-signed with the Phoenix Mercury. So she's going to be playing next year, y'all. or this year. Brian Flores will be the Vikings' new defensive coordinator. He keep getting jobs. He might not be getting head coaching jobs, but he keep getting jobs. Okay, you better cause a mess, cause a fuss, and you will get a job. Okay, Lonzo Ball is out for the season. I think he got like a knee injury. Our boy Damian Lillard won the 3-point contest, and yes, we were rooting for him. And he hit like the last 3-pointer in the All-Star game, and he hit a 3-pointer from half court in the All-Star game. You know they don't play no defense. But kudos to Damian Lillard. That was his first one, and I was
surprised that that was his third one though.
But his first win as the win. But I was scared because it came down to the last basket because he was missing. And I'm like, I know you can get more than this dude. Even though that dude had one, he only had 25 points. And I'm like, that's not that much, Damien. Come on. But he was the only one that was consistently getting the starry balls that was actually worth 3 points. He was the only one consistently getting those too. So kudos to Dame Dollar. Kudos to Mac McClung, who won the dunk contest at only 6'2", and he used to be in the G League. He got invited next year already. They invited him next year. Like whether he in the NBA or not, he's going to be in the next year.
I think I heard the Breakfast Club the next day. First of all, this was I think one of the at least for him, he made the dunk contest seem alive again this year.
Yeah, a lot of people said that he they
said that maybe they need to bring people from the G League or D League, whatever it's called, or people just in general that know how to like maybe street balls or whatever that be dunking and stuff. Because I agree. These all-stars or whatever, these athletes don't want to do it.
Or they think they too pretty, or they don't be creative. Like some of them dunks wasn't creative. Yeah, get some and1. Bring the and1 guys back. What is it? Okay, and Team Giannis won the All-Star game. Jason Tatum scored 55 points, which was the most points in history. And I was like, Jason, where was this Jason Tatum at in the finals? Because he sucked in the finals. And remember, I was like, I hate him, and I don't understand how he's this big of a guy and got all this hype around him because he did nothing in the finals.
Didn't he win the MVP?
Yeah, because he scored 50. Hey, you heard me say hi to Jalen? Yeah, because he scored 55 points, but I need you to score 55 points in the finals, sir. So I still don't like you because that didn't count.
Oh my God.
That didn't count.
Oh God. It didn't.
Let's get into the first story. Both of these stories are Arian Foster, he claimed that the NFL is rigged. And of course, a lot of people, I actually think basketball is more rigged than the NFL, but whatever. So he was on a podcast and he said he would receive strips before games. Some people saying he was being sarcastic and not likely being serious at all, which I think he wasn't serious, but you think he was. He said every year he used to get a script, day one of training camp. It would get dropped off to his locker. And he said, hold on, let me read the note. It would get dropped off at his locker. He said, we really were dedicated to it. So it was more like, that's what practice was about. It was about practicing the script. And some NFL players have come out and mocked him on social media. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you believe it? Should he have receipts to prove this type of allegation? And then I'll say my thoughts because I think it's BS, but go ahead.
Yeah, I kind of sort of do believe it because my first thing when I hear anybody say it, first of all, I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. So
I don't. And let's pause right there.
I already know
so bad at giving people benefit of the doubt. You and her literally can be standing outside and it's raining, but if you tell her the sun out, she gonna believe that the sun out. Okay.
No.
Example one.
No.
We were in college, right? We had a friend. Me and with Kim would vouch. So if y'all need to vouch, Kimberly Henry can vouch for this. We had a friend, this guy, and I'm a hype person, but you don't have to be a hype person to know how tall somebody is, right? Exactly. Like we knew Matt McClung wasn't tall. We knew he wasn't tall. He only 6'2". We knew he wasn't tall just by looking at him dunk.
He's tall. 6'2" is tall.
It's not. this guy, not for a basketball player. So this guy told Miss Lene Joseph now, that he was 6'3". And then when she told me and Kim looked at each other and just started laughing. And we was like, "Are you serious? This guy ain't even barely 6 foot." So yeah, she does give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and I don't know why, because I know what 6'3" look like. Trust me. Go ahead.
Anyway, so I give people the benefit of the doubt because my first thought will be like, for anybody, why would they lie about something? Like, this is stupid. Why would you come out of your bed,
people lie all the time,
get dressed, come to this show to lie about something like that? That I always be like, I just don't know why people would lie about these stupid things.
People lie all the time.
I know people lie, but I would like to know what's the motive. Like, is he mad that he no longer is playing? Like, what is it? Like, if I don't know, can the NFL sue them for defamation? And this is defamation.
And this is where I was going to come in, right? Cause you know how many people will have to be involved.
And I always say that. I said that about the Sandra Bland thing.
Yeah,
because you know a lot of people had conspiracy theories, and I was like, do you know how many people have to be involved for that to be true? Like, it would, from the freaking receptionist at the door.
So many people would need to be involved, and also and there would need to be paperwork. So yeah, I do. If he's making allegations about this, and if he's telling the truth, I don't think he's telling the truth. I think he was being like kind of folksy and sarcastic, and it didn't go off well because you're not a comedian. I think also if he would need to bring up receipts, like a contract or something, like show me your contract. In the contract
that wouldn't be in there though. They would not put that in there because with contracts and you sign them, you get a copy of that contract. Why would they put that in the contract and they know they have to give you a copy of that?
They wouldn't do that. What if it's fake? They would do it and say, "This is what you have to do."
No, I'm saying they wouldn't put that. So you said in NFL contracts, if they were given scripts, you got me saying it wrong. If they was given those, that they would put that in the contract.
Yes, so they'll put it because
that wouldn't make sense. That will be his proof.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have proof. Because it would be the whole NFL.
They would be incriminating themselves if they put that in there. That's like if a celebrity makes you sign an NDA, and in the NDA it says I'm gonna rape you every Tuesday.
No,
and you sign off on that.
First of all,
like who would put that in a contract?
Stop it. You're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, okay, so let's just say it's true, right? That means not just his team was involved, all the teams were involved, all the owners, all the executive commissioners, everybody involved. So everybody know. So that's why it's in your contract, because you know. And also, wouldn't you think if this was the truth, let's say it wasn't in the contract, if this was the truth, wouldn't you think the NFL would not want it to come out, so he would have to sign a paper that he can't talk about it or get put in jail or sued or something? Ain't nothing happening to him because it's not true. That's why the story haven't blown up, because it's a bunch of malarkey. Shout out to Biden. That's where I learned the word from. I
don't know if it's true or not, but I'm saying I wouldn't put it past them, because for years I've thought the NBA has been rigged.
Now I can show you about the NBA, because I saw this documentary, because you know I love me a good Netflix documentary. I saw this documentary about how one of the referees would be betting on games, right? And it showed their whole thing, and he went to jail and everything, got put out of the league and everything. But it was more people involved, but of course he took the downfall or whatever. But so I think it's more easy to rig the NBA than the NFL. However, these referees had some pretty bad calls this year, and they need to go back to Referee Academy 101.
I've always wanted to know, can you major in that? I always wanted to know how do you become a ref? Like, is there a ref school? Like, and I also always thought about that with clowns. Is there a clown school? I'm
I
so
believe
serious.
it has to be. It
These are
has to be
things
like a
that I
clown
think about.
class. It's a clown
A
class,
clown course.
a clown
A clown
course,
course.
8 hours for 2 Saturdays a month for 5 months.
That's funny.
A clown course. But anyway, yeah, I don't believe him. That's why I think the story didn't go anywhere. So Adrian Foster need to just sit down and make some babies. Didn't that what Carrie Hilson told Beyonce?
Yeah, told Beyonce, yeah. Sit down, man, some baby. She
she-
had her babies and she bad. She didn't even sit down while she was
She
pregnant.
never sat down.
She
No.
never sat down.
But Carrie Hilson, where did you go? Where did you? Oh, okay. Nobody knows.
Not
Okay.
not far.
That's too bad. But she be popping up in the
Her first CD was good though.
her first CD was lit. It was lit. But she be popping up in them Tubi movies. Some Tubi movies.
The ones with the actors that they just picked up that morning. Okay.
Off the street corner. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Next story, and this is just like an update. So Alvin Kamara, the Saints running back, who beat up this man in the elevator, but said it wasn't beat up, and then he didn't beat it up.
It was on camera.
We saw it on camera.
Yeah.
And then he was saying it was first he said it wasn't him. We saw it on camera. Then he said it was self-defense. But that story kind of went away for a while. But he has just now been officially indicted by a grand jury. He's facing criminal charges stemming from the alleged beating in Las Vegas, which was, I think, at the Pro Bowl last year. So yeah, the man was beaten and bludgeoned. He was originally arrested and booked for battery and held on $5,000 bond, which is just the teeth in his mouth. He could have just gave them the teeth. Kamara's lawyer said he would fight the allegation as he was just defending himself and others at the time of the incident. So what do you think now that he's officially been charged and he's going to have to face a jury? He just going to trial.
First of all, if he got a decent lawyer, which he should, because he makes decent money,
he should have just paid the man off. But go ahead.
I was going to say his lawyer should have got him some sort of plea deal. That's what because first of all, most attorneys, their goal is not to go to trial. Their main goal is to plea out or whatever, settlement, whatever. Because how was it self-defense if the guy, maybe I forgot what the video looked like, but the guy didn't hit him. So what was he defending? How? I think they jumped that man, correct? From what I recall. There was no self-defense. I mean, I don't think the guy even did self-defense on himself because he couldn't. They was beating him up.
Yeah, I think
he had no chance.
I think it was just one guy, and then I think it was like maybe 4 of them. And I think they didn't want him to go in the elevator or something like that, and he still went in the elevator. I don't know, but yeah, it's a mess. He need to plea out or just pay that man on the side so he can drop the charges.
Oh my God.
Pay him on the side. Anyway, so we'll keep y'all updated on this, but I just wanted to ask you a quick question because DeMar DeRozan, which is an NBA player, he had something to say about winning MVP. If you win MVP. So his quote was, he said NBA players should play at least 78 games to be considered for MVP. And it's 82 games. Do you agree with him? That they should.
No.
Okay, why?
Because
82 games. He's saying you should play at least 78 out of 82. Because he basically said it's not fair if somebody who only played 50 games come in and win MVP for that year. But on the other hand, somebody said if they come in and play 50 and they outshine everybody, then hey, that's just.
Say for instance, LeBron only played 50 games.
Don't put my
but this is a good example.
Oh, okay.
He only played 50 games, and his stats are still better than the people who played the whole 84 games?
82.
But the thing is, though, would they use his 50 game stats based on 50 games or based on 84 too?
They do stats based on the games you played, not you didn't, because then a lot of people.
So then
stats
maybe it's not fair.
Oh, because they
Maybe
use
it's not
a
fair.
smaller pool. So maybe
Yes.
they like stats can be skewed. Okay, that's a good quote.
Correct.
Well, I mean, good quote. That's a good what is the word I'm looking? It's a good one. But people also concerned about load management, which is basically the superstars get to sit out whenever they want to, whether they hurt or not. They get to sit out. And that's not fair. That's pretty much what he's saying. That's not fair. Y'all get to sit out. Like people on the LeBron level, I'm pretty sure Damian Lillard can sit out if he want. Steph Curry can sit out if he want.
These people love the game. They don't want to sit out though. I've never seen Kobe Bryant say, let me sit down. Like these people want to be on the court for the full 48 minutes. Is that correct? Did I do that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I remember the first time I even ever heard of load management, but I'm pretty sure it was happening before I heard of it, was the man with the ugly laugh, Kawhi Leonard. He would just sit out just because he was tired maybe, or didn't feel like playing, or it wasn't important enough game.
He don't ooze the NBA then. It's not coming out of his pores. It's not oozing out of him, okay? Because I don't know no NBA star that wants to sit down. I don't.
I want to sit down. If I'm on that level and I don't feel like playing tonight, or I'm sitting down and y'all gonna pay me what y'all pay.
Then you not everybody on that level is. They're not on that level. The people who think like that are not on LeBron James's level. Because I guarantee you him and Damian don't want to sit out.
Yeah. We'll see. But anyway, I saw that quote today and I just wanted to see what your thoughts was on that. So let's get to the highlight of the week. Oh, and before I finally got the nails off now. It was hard. No, because on one of these days this weekend, so I took 3 off this weekend, like just by biting them off. And one of them, the third one I took off was so hard. I think I took off a layer of nail.
People using that.
Yeah, I think I took off a layer of nail, and so it's sore, and it was thriving throughout the night, and I just stopped, and I was like, I'm gonna go get some acetone. So yesterday I got acetone, and you have to soak it for at least like 2.5 hours, and then file them off, or you can peel them off. But I was like, never again. Like, not fake nails. I just if I get married, y'all gonna see these nails with polish on them. I'm not getting no more fake nails. Well, not from here. Cause I get it from Florida, because the Florida ones are easy to take off after 2-3 weeks.
Go to Venetian, they pop off after a week. But the way I go now, yeah, they I don't know what kind of glue they using, but they don't be wanting to come off, which is a good thing though.
It is a good thing until the nail get up here. And this is skin, and then you only got this left, and then the nails was getting so long I really couldn't type then. But no, they do that so you can come back and get a feeling. That's what that is. They using stronger Gorilla Glue so you can get a feeling.
But the actual nail doesn't slide down.
It looked like they kept getting longer to me.
No, the nail
was sliding up.
No, it does not. The nail does not move from the.
So what happened? So why it go from the bed to the head?
That's the acrylic.
Well, something it just disappears.
Yes, it evaporates over time.
No.
Yes, yes, it is. They don't put the fake nail all the way up here. They only put it on the tip. That's why they say you want tips. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying the stuff, it don't move up. It just evaporate in the thin air.
It goes. It disintegrates. The nail itself doesn't move. The nail itself does not move, nail. I'm telling you. It doesn't.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, like you give everybody else. Oh, my God. Whatever. Anyway, let's get to our highlight of the week. Our highlight is Paul Gasol. Over the weekend, he received the Kobe and Gigi Bryant WNBA Advocacy Awards. And he said, I'm so incredibly touched and very grateful to the WNBA commissioner and my dear sister, Vanessa Bryant, for this amazing honor. I'm committed to growing women's basketball and carrying on Kobe's and Gigi's legacy. So, yes, he does a lot to promote women's and girls in sports and equality. So kudos to Paul Gasol for getting that award. Kudos to you. And yeah, that is all for this week's episode. And Nate, did you want to make a special, or you want to save it to closer to March?
Closer to March. We got an announcement.
We're going to have an announcement. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.